The San Francisco 49ers are dealing with one of the biggest challenges an NFL team can face early in the season: injuries to star players. Fans are asking the same question right now. With so many players banged up, who can actually play? And who will be sidelined in the weeks to come? In today's video, we'll break down the latest updates on quarterback Brock Purdy, tight end George Kittle, wide receiver Jauan Jennings, and the rest of the 49ers roster, and we'll analyze what this means for San Francisco's chances moving forward. Let's start with the biggest headline: Brock Purdy. Purdy is the heart of the 49ers offense, and his development has been one of the biggest storylines in the NFL over the past 2 seasons. But right now, he's dealing with not just one, but 2 injuries: a sore shoulder and a toe issue. Reports suggest that while neither injury is considered season-threatening, it's clear that Purdy is not playing at 100%. This raises huge questions. Can he still deliver those deep throws down the field? Can he escape pressure in the pocket the way he usually does? And, perhaps most importantly, how will the 49ers coaching staff adjust the playbook to protect him? The good news for 49ers fans is that Purdy is still expected to suit up and play. His toughness and leadership are qualities that the locker room leans on heavily. If he can manage the pain and stay efficient, the team still has a strong shot to keep its momentum alive. Now let's turn to the other headline name: George Kittle. Unlike Purdy, Kittle will not be available anytime soon. The All-Pro tight end suffered a hamstring injury in the season opener, and the team officially placed him on injured reserve. That means he will miss at least the next 4 games, with the earliest possible return in Week 6. Kittle's absence is a huge blow. He's not just a pass catcher, he's one of the best blockers at the position, a leader in the locker room, and a player defenses must always account for. Without Kittle, San Francisco will need other players to step up, particularly in the passing game. Expect guys like Ricky Pearsall, Brandon Ayuk, and even backup tight ends like Cameron Latu to see more opportunities. Speaking of receivers, let's talk about Jauan Jennings. Jennings gave fans a bit of a scare with a shoulder injury, but the latest reports are encouraging. He's listed as day-to-day, and there's optimism that he can return to action sooner rather than later. His toughness and ability to make clutch third-down catches make him an underrated but critical piece of this offense. If Jennings can return alongside Ayuk and Pearsall, that at least gives Purdy a solid group of weapons while Kittle recovers. On the defensive side of the ball, the 49ers appear to be in a relatively healthier spot. Key stars like Nick Bosa, Fred Warner, and Charvarius Ward remain on the field and continue to anchor a unit that is still considered one of the most dangerous in the NFL. That defense is going to be absolutely crucial while the offense battles through injuries. If the defense can dominate games and keep opponents under control, it will buy the offense time to adjust without Kittle and with a less than 100% Purdy. Now let's zoom out and talk about the bigger picture. What does all this mean for the 49ers' chances this season? First, losing Kittle is clearly a setback. There's no sugarcoating it. But this is a team that has been built with depth. General Manager John Lynch and head coach Kyle Shanahan have made sure that the roster has multiple players who can step in when injuries hit, because in the NFL, they always do. For example, McKivitz just signed a big extension on the offensive line, bringing stability to the unit that protects Purdy. Meanwhile, players like Ricky Pearsall and Ronnie Bell could see their roles expand, giving the team new looks that opponents may not be prepared for. The other key factor here is coaching. Shanahan has always been known for his creativity, especially when it comes to designing plays that get the most out of whoever is available. With Kittle out, we may see more 2 running back sets featuring Christian McCaffrey and Elijah Mitchell, or creative ways to get Deebo Samuel involved in the backfield. The 49ers will not simply wait for Kittle to return. They'll adapt and find ways to keep the offense dangerous. So here's the bottom line. Brock Purdy is hurt, but he's playing. George Kittle is out, and the team will have to survive without him for at least a month. Jauan Jennings is close to returning, which is a positive sign. The defense remains healthy and dominant, and Kyle Shanahan is preparing new wrinkles to keep opponents guessing. For 49ers fans, this stretch of games will be a true test. If the team can stay competitive and stack up wins without Kittle, and if Purdy can manage his injuries, the Niners will be in excellent shape when their roster is fully healthy again. But if Purdy takes a step back or the offense stalls, then those 4 weeks could feel a lot longer. One thing is for sure, all eyes will be on the next few games to see whether this team can live up to the next man-up mentality that championship teams are built on. So, 49ers faithful, what do you think? Can Brock Purdy fight through his injuries and keep the offense humming? Or will Kittle's absence prove too much to overcome? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more 49ers updates every week.